Hey there, it's Jason Small with United Country Land Pros here in Memphis, Missouri. We're on the We Know Dirt podcast here with Talia Hatfield, one of our realtors here locally, and she does a lot of residential stuff here in Memphis and in the surrounding area. She has her license in Missouri and Iowa, and we just wanted to talk this morning a little bit about what's going on with Talia, what she's had going on recently, and what she's got coming up on the horizon. So what do you got? You had a couple closings here recently, and you've got some stuff coming out, some new listings and some price reductions and things like that. What'd you close yesterday?
Yes, I had a pocket listing here in town on North Market, and that was a 3-bed, 1-bath home. It had been remodeled. The buyer, we had looked at a couple places. I knew this property was going to be potentially coming on the market soon. I kind of hoped we could get that listed, but visited with him, and the seller said, yeah, go ahead and show it. And so they ended up making an offer, and we ended up closing yesterday afternoon. So worked out pretty well.
Yeah, and that's something that people may not realize. You know, we do sell a lot of property that's, you know, it's off market, and that happens. Generally, we have a lot of buyers that are interested. They talk to you, and we know they're interested in looking. You know, kind of what they're looking for, and we match them up. A lot of times, and other things sell before they really hit the market. We'll have a list of buyers that are short list guys, or gals, and so when something new comes up, or you find somebody's wanting to sell something, even if we don't have it listed up on the website, on MLS and all that stuff, it's something you can sell and market. And we do sell a lot that way, residential and farms and things like that. But it is always better, as far as listings go, for us to be able to market it, reach more people. Historically, according to NAR, it's the more buyers you have to come to the property, the higher the sale price. It's just a fact. So what about this Mylor listing over by the school? So there's in Memphis, there's a nice little cul-de-sac there next to the school that's pretty popular, and we had an older family that listed a property with you there, and you got it under contract. I don't even know if the sign was in the yard for 10 minutes, was it?
Basically put the sign in that day, had the showing that evening, and then they made an offer the next Monday. So we are under contract now. Those contingencies were lifted, and we're basically just waiting to close. The sellers do have, they're going to be having a personal property auction online, and so we're just kind of waiting to get that done, and then we'll be closing hopefully sometime early in June. So that one went really quickly. I did not think that property was going to stay on the market very long just because of its location and the type of home. It was a really well-kept property, and really a lot of the homes over in the schools kind of neighborhoods there, they tend to go fairly quickly. So that one worked out really well. So
pretty desirable. What was that house? Was it how many square feet? Do you remember on kind of top of your head, or how many bedrooms?
Yeah, there was a 3-bed, 2-bath on the main level, and then a full finished basement.
And it's a ranch style, just a nice.
Ranch.
And it was a building trades house, right? So the school here locally, in a lot of these communities here in the area, there's a program, a building trades program, which is really a good program. I know her son's in it now, our oldest boy, where they used to build houses. They've kind of changed that up. We're hoping to get back into that again, but they built houses one a year used to, and it was one of those houses right next to the school, so it worked out well. But there, these rates. Something else I wanted to talk about is these interest rates. We just had a client to ask us about the rates. When are these rates going to go down? And what I would say is houses are still selling. Residential stuff is still selling. Farms, the same thing. I had a buyer on a property the other day on a farm say, hey, when the rates come down, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait till the rates come down. My opinion of that is you're better off to buy. If you can swing it and it works in your plan, maybe a little higher than what you wanted, you're better off to buy if you can make it work. And then when the rates come down, get your rate, lower your rate, refinance or whatever you got to do. Because what's going to happen is when the rates come down, the prices are going to go back up. That's kind of how it's been going. But really, the residential market in the area is still humming right along. The rates have changed some things as far as what people's buying ability are. But anyway, so but I would say that's a piece of advice I'd have for people is if you find the house that if you can make it work, if it's a farm or house or whatever, if you can make it work, it may not be the rate you're after, but when these rates go down, if they do go down, I think the prices will definitely. Prices will go up. So don't let that bother you. And then let's see, you've got a new listing, 117 Lincoln. tell us a little bit about that one. You just did a video walkthrough and stuff like that. Should be on the website, and we'll put this link will be on our website as well, or this video, and on our YouTube channel. So you can check that out. Check all of our listings out on our website, www.weknowdirt.net, and our YouTube channel. You can like and follow that thing and subscribe to see all these listings. But tell us about this 117 Lincoln.
Yeah, so 117 Lincoln, that's my newest listing. This is a 1914 brick 2-story home. It's been a very well kept home. Sometimes these homes can kind of be left to just go into disrepair, and that is not the case with this property. It is probably, again, one of the maybe top 2 or 3 brick homes left in town that's in really great shape. It's been well loved over the years, and yeah, that's my newest listing. That's a 3-bed, 2-bath. A lot of all the original details still in that home: oak trim, pocket doors, oak floors, but it's just been updated and well kept over the years. So
What's that listed at?
That's at 179. So
in that price range.
Yep.
So it's definitely it's got a lot of charm as far as the original trim and it's got a lot of that feel to it. If you're looking for something like that, really nice place. And then you've got one just basically catty cornered kind of behind it too, and recently reduced the price on that 416 West Madison.
Yep.
What can you tell us about that property and what's the new price and give us a little the highs and lows or whatever.
Yeah, West Madison is, again, just another kind of unique property. You're kind of on the west edge of town, south edge of town here. It has 1.8 acres. Has been completely remodeled. So when you look at the home from the outside, it's just kind of a nice looking home. It's got a 2-car or attached garage. But when you go in, the current owner has remodeled the main level completely. Updated kitchen, nice stainless steel appliances will stay, countertops. It's a 2-story. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2 and a 3/4 bath, I guess. And another nice feature about this home is, even though it's an older home, 2 previous owners ago, they had put it on a new basement. So you're actually getting the charm of kind of a craftsman style home, but a new foundation. So it does have a walkout full basement. It is unfinished, but there'd be tons of room down there to do whatever you wanted. And again, you're kind of tucked in there on the west side of town, and you've got timber around you. Kind of a nice private little area. You're still just a few blocks from the square. I mean, still a great location. So that has had a reduction to 205. And really that reduction, I think, has helped us. We've shown it actively the past 2 weeks, a handful of times. We've got 2 showings today, actually, one scheduled for Monday. So again, sometimes that little push kind of helps, but yeah, these homes are, even though the rates are maybe not where we want them to be, the homes are still being shown, still being under contract. So
there seems like there's still a lot of buyers.
Yeah.
People don't think that right now is the time to sell, but it's still a seller's market. I mean, there's just not a lot of inventory in the area, and good stuff. Nice houses are always going to sell and bring good money in this area. There's a lot of call for housing.
Yeah.
So what else is going on? Anything exciting? Any new listings? Anything you're working on? What's
Nothing right at the moment that I'm working on. I'm just actively doing mailers again in southern Iowa. I've had my license now about a year in Iowa. Still kind of waiting for that first property to be listed there, but actively sending mailers to homes with small acreage in southern Iowa. And I don't know, people here around town, you may see when I do get a new property listed, I try to send out a new listed flyer. And then when that home sells, I turn around and send out sold flyers. So again, just kind of trying to be active with my advertising, social media, trying to stay active on social media, doing those videos. I think I've had several either buyers when they come to look at homes, they've seen my videos and they do like those because it kind of gets them in the home, a little glimpse into the home prior to them doing the showing. So
that's something that we've done. We've kind of made an active. I guess we've been active trying to get that pushed out there, whether it's farms or houses or whatever. I think it's 97% of buyers now start looking on the internet. Internet's such a big thing. Social media presence, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and then direct mail still works great, but But as far as what we're trying to do is push forward into the technology side of things, and people are buying these properties. They're looking at them online. They're taking the virtual tours or the videos, the walkthrough videos, and or drone videos on farms, and they're buying them. They're getting a good enough look at them. They can make offers
Right.
and buy them from that. So, that's something we put in our marketing. A lot of our marketing, we do more than put a sign in the yard. And the old way, some of the people still do that. Some of the old time realtors in the area still just put a sign in the yard and hope somebody drives by. And we're doing a lot more than that, and trying to bring in as many buyers as we can to sell these properties for the highest price we can for our sellers and that kind of thing. So yeah, I guess that kind of wraps up I would call that the local residential update for 1st of May here. So I guess check us out at our website, www.weknowdirt.net, and you can give us a call. Talia, give us your number if you want to reach out and call you.
660-216-3078.
All right, we'll see you.